Excellent. Another fight.
Get him, boy! Sick him, Toggle! Get him! What? Stay down! Sick him, Toggle! You know what to do, boy. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Toggle! You know what? Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Finished! Mistakes. Sick of Toggle! Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him! It's over! Get him! Get him, boy! Get him!
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Help me for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Anything catch your eye? There you go. Thanks very much. There you go. Take care out there, eh?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look! Don't be shy!
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days. Come on, come inside.
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield my blade.
If it weren't for that mark,
After my
I'd be
shift's
on you
over.
like a rash.
I hear the levies at you.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's what it is.
It was good, honest work, Bill.
Ah, you're back.
The abbot had a two more.
I see. Come upstairs. So, no.
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield.
And all because they were the powers that be can't take.
And so you lend Sid.
What little of it I used profits from this place.
So when the abbot told us that...
Aye, they're my prop, and he's still fit to work, fetch a... But you got questions that need answering.
Thank you.
Oh, I almost... Sid and I have other friends in Rosette. And know that you will always be... You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
I hear the levies at you.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the beasts on the other side you want to be careful of.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Toggle! That's enough! Get him, boy! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle! Don't let them get away! Over here. There, boy! Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick of Toggle! Over here! Get him! Get him, boy! Over here. Get him!
Nice big do nothing there. Hand him over.
Over here. You know that's enough.
Easy.
You there! Over here!
Excuse me? Curse my luck. We good. See, we tried, but we didn't...
I expect them.
We don't. Martha's no fool.
All right.
Hey, that's what I'd... When you seem to every... All right.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Sicko, Torgal! Get him! You know what? Sicko, Torgal! Get him!
How to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Bryce has been stuck on the far side of that bridge for bloody ages. So that no one's is safe to cross.
What's it?
Your friend asked.
You'd have me then again if... Oh, Frederick. You served us well, bearer.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Sicko, Torgal! Get him! Sicko, Torgal! It's over!
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. But his area seemed a very different place back then.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rosfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah. If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
You're buying, I'm selling. Safe travels. You? By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since... when the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back.
And never returned.
Aye. The Plant Rosaria became a province of Sanbrec. The duchy was dissolved and... back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new... But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded...
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed.
I'm no one's master.
I understand. But still, one of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears... I don't ask that, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son...
It would be...
Thank you, my... He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him.
All right, let's ask around.
Good.
I'm looking for a bearer. An elderly fellow who used to serve the...
Ah, that old. Funny, he's usually down by the...
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still living in it, but better there than here, I suppose.
No.
Anyway, you'll be round.
Thank you.
What?
We're looking for an elderly bearer.
Ah, you mean the old...
Yes, that...
What business do you...
We are.
Well, then it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn... It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. The levy's going up and up and up. Oh, listen, I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer, either.
We'll keep asking around.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his... You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Excuse me. It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my... He's not in his usual...
You must be Patrick.
I am.
And this bearer you're looking for.
That's the fella. How do you know all this? Ah, so... Well then, if he's been losing what little sense he had left of late, I was supposed to watch over him.
Understood. You can...
Thank you.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Think up now, my...
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further? There's someone...
It might be him. Come...
We can't lead them to the old man.
Agreed.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Stay down! Get him! Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy! Get him!
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
Clive.
Yes.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I pray, will we be returning to the castle, then?
No, my friend. One which may take some time. I will come back for you.
Of course, Your Grace.
Thank you, both of... The memory of serving, it's nothing but a fantasy. The blight is on our doorstep. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stay behind, we would long... We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But...
Is it really that bad?
But when they found out where they'd come from, they
I know a man named Sid. who would gladly leave this with me.
Thank... Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should... regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady...
Yes, of course.
Fare you well, my lord. My...